It's so true, guys. It really is. It's so true. Made another beehive stand. Do you know how long it took me? 2 minutes. Let's go into the grafting shack. See what's cooking in the grafting shack. What's cooking in the grafting shack? What do we got, guys? What do we got right here? They're hatching a day early. They're hatching a day early. Some are anyway. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Yep. There's some golden looking ones. There's a darker looking one. There's only, looks like only one dark one, but look at here. 2 dead ones. You know what, guys? This is kind of my fault. This is kind of my fault on this because this, hopefully these, I'm going to put these in tomorrow. I'm waiting for these other 4 to hatch. And then, because right today I'm working on some more 2-framers. I did my hike and then I went to Home Depot. Would you believe Lowe's still hasn't got their panels saw up and running, guys? You talk about lame. Boy, they're really getting lame over there. Anyway, I got 1 sheet of plywood. I had them bust it in half, so I got 2 4-foot sections, 4x4 sections. And those 2 sheets will give you, for these beefy beehives, that will give you 8 boxes just for the sides. I'll go back another day or 2 and get some for the tops and bottoms. And then I picked up 4 studs. 4 studs will give you 18, enough for 18 hives. Give you 2 ends. So yeah, I've been feeding these guys here. They got a little honey on each one. They got a little honey on each one. I'll come back. I'll tell you what, I better daub a little more right now here. Get my little stick here. About that much. And let's do a little dauber right there. Want to keep these girls well fed. This is Michigan nap honey, by the way, from Martin. I haven't used much of it, Martin, but thank you very much. My queen seemed to like it. Look at this girl here. She was eating it here a second ago. Yeah, let's get these back in the incubator. Keep them warm. Yeah, I was fixing to say, guys, this is my fault because these queens right here, they had enough strength to get out of the, chew their way out, but they didn't have surplus royal jelly in there. None. None was in there. You should be seeing royal jelly up in here. None. Okay, none. So they were starving. So what do you do to prevent that? I got lazy, I guess. What I should be doing is when you put in those 15 cells, right? And I wouldn't go over 15 at a time in there. Some guys go crazy with it, but that's fine. Do what you want to do. But for me, I'm thinking 15 is plenty. But when you put in your cell bar to have them polish them the day before, 24 hours before you graft, put in a little slug of pollen patty, a little small thing of pollen patty made with Ultra B, and sweeten it up with some sugar syrup, and put that in there the day before. And then when you put the graft in, give them another little shot, keep the sugar water on them, keep that thing slapped full of nurse bees. See, I didn't throw down another round of nurse bees on them. I see Bob Benny out there. I like the way that guy rolls. And what he does, he puts a little ramp up, plywood ramp up from the ground. Say your builder's on a stand, put a piece of plywood up, and then staple a t-shirt to it. Well, what this t-shirt does, when you take and shake, you go to other colonies and you grab a open brood frame, make sure your queen ain't on, go over there and shake it out on that t-shirt, on that ramp. They will crawl right up in there because they can't fly that good anyway. Any other bees that can fly go back to the mother colony. These guys go right up and into that colony, into your brood builder, your cell builder, and replenish that. So this is my fault, and this is right here. A little word to the wise. Because there's, you know, there's basically $30 worth of queens laying there dead. So that I don't get to start a colony with. Now hopefully these girls here are going to be alright. The ones that are going now, they're getting fed. I'm feeding them, but I'm going to put them in the hive tomorrow, and we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. And just feed them good, and make sure you got the nurse bees in there. Without the nurse bees, you're not going to be able to crank out enough royal jelly to feed these things. So every time you say you want to keep that cell builder going, continuing on, making queens, add more nurse bees every time you load up. The day before, 24 hours, when you put this bar in, your next bar graft, shake a bunch of nurse bees in there. Keep them going. Otherwise, you're going to have this situation right here. All right, so we live and learn. That's what it's all about, living and learning, guys. All right, so I'll take you in the shop here and show you what I'm doing. Okay, I got a pile. This is what I got out of four studs. These are 10 inches long. And then every time I start talking, that stupid rooster's got to run his mouth. Oh, you're gonna get it, buddy. You are gonna get it, I swear. Anyway. See what I'm talking about? Every time I start talking, he's running his mouth. Anyway, I got enough here for 18 mini nukes, 2 framers out of these studs. These are 10 inches long, and I got a 3/4 down and 3/4 over cut for your frame rest. And you get, or one sheet of plywood, you're going to get. Be quiet. Be quiet. He ever listens to me. He's a real joke. Yeah, you're gonna get it, buddy. Anyway, I lay these out. You got it. One sheet of plywood will give you enough size. You got 2 sides per box. Enough for eight of those. So that's just an idea of what you got. So what I'm doing is laying out this line here. I just put a sheet up here, 3/4, like this sheet, and run a magic marker line, and then I just eyeball three shots. I'm pre-drilling with an 1/8 inch bit is what I'm doing, guys. Okay, I'm gonna keep that going, and I'm gonna keep busy every day. We're into bees. I don't want you guys sitting around. Okay, if you guys can't get out there up north and work in bees, I want you in the shop building this equipment, because spring will be here for you knowing. I don't want you sitting around eating Cheetos and watching porn flicks, okay? We're not going to have any of that shenanigans on my watch, all right? So get out there and get busy and start making some chicken soup, okay? See ya.